Okay, you guys send in questions, and I'm supposed to answer them, so here we go. Ready? First one is from Matt Keogh. Hi, Matt. What does it say? We know you are a talented singer. Thanks, Matt. What's your hidden talent that fans don't know about? I have no idea. Oh, I can blow spit bubbles. My kids don't even know that because I have 2 boys. Probably not the best thing for an example, but that's my secret. Okay, our YouTube questions. The next one is from the Soundcheck guy. Which Soundcheck? Anyways, have you ever dealt with burnout? No. And how did you overcome it? I usually towards the end of the year, I get really tired and maybe a little burnt out. Lots of rest. I shut off from the world. Ask anyone that knows me. I become very difficult to get a hold of. And the last couple of years, I have a hard cutoff date right before the holidays, so I can just refuel and get ready for the next year. So rest. I spend time in my Bible. I spend time with Jesus and just regain that peace. I try to do that on a normal basis, but sometimes it gets really chaotic, and when I burn out, that's pretty much the place I can go and get refueled. Okay, the next question we are going to answer is from Stephanie. I think it's Reinbold, but I'm just going to say Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. My 5-year-old daughter wants to know if you have cats, and if so, what are their names? Well, I have a cat, and its name is, well, it started off as Purry, right? I think my kids named it when they were little, and then they changed it to Mittens or Mittenos. So I do have a cat, just one. If you have more than that, then you're a cat lady, and I'm not that. Okay, next question is, what is your favorite part about Christmas? This is from Mitchum. Giving. It's not even December. Maybe it is the beginning of December. It's far away from Christmas. And I have like 20 boxes of gifts in there for my neighbors. So I think giving to everyone else is my favorite. And then when the family gets together, so I can give them stuff. Next, okay. Jupiter Rose 7. That means there's a Jupiter Rose 1 through 6, by the way. You're the only Jupiter Rose that I've ever met. Nice to meet you. What is your favorite thing about touring, meeting different people, and seeing the different lifestyles? Like the lifestyle is different in the Northeast than it is from like Texas, and then you go to California, and then you go to Wisconsin, and everybody is just so different, and it's fun to get to meet people and just learn all the different beautiful things about folks. Our next question is from Percolating Poet. Say that 10 times. Peter Piper picked a pack of percolating poets. Maybe we shouldn't use that. Okay, the next one is from Percolating Poet. What are your memories of recording the Burn single? Or the single Burn, I kind of read it wrong. The single, not so much. The video, we shot it on in the Thousand Islands, upstate New York. I think it was late October. So it's a tourist attraction, the castle there, Bolt Castle. And it was after tourist season, and it was freezing cold, so there was no electricity, no running water. And I remember standing on the castle edge. If you watch the video, insert footage here. I remember standing on the edge, and my manager had a rope tied to my leg. Like if I fell, he was gonna hold on to me. Hold on a second. But anyways, yeah, it was freezing cold, and it was really huge memory, because we did have to get to the island on a boat in the cold. And then once we got there, I had, there's no running water, so it was just an interesting day. Very long one, but it's a beautiful video. Next question is Russo Lauren. Why do I think that's Lauren Russo? Out of all the places you've traveled, is there one that's resonated with you, and why? I love the mountains. Well, Well, see, now I can't pick just one because I'll be like, well, in Montana, it's just open sky, nothing but sky, and it's so beautiful. So I would say my stock answer, which is every place is beautiful in its own way. And so to be able to go to all these different places and see their own unique beauty is really a gift. That was good. You can cut that part out. Hi, it's been years and we lost contact, but do you remember buying my lamb I named after you? Yes, it was in California. I remember, I remember the lamb. And yes, I can't remember. We were at a fair in California, and I remember getting a lamb. And didn't you move to Nashville? Aren't you here? You're probably my neighbor. For our next question, we have props. This is about my housekeeping skills. How well can you fold a fitted sheet? Ready? Ready? This is good. It's like me doing laundry. It's an everyday thing. Now you know what I do every day. I wonder what she's doing. Laundry. Okay, here we go. Ready? Ta-da! It's done! This is about as good as it gets. Thanks for asking. If you could only eat 3 foods for the rest of your life, what would it be? Broccoli. My nephew's in the background. He was like, So, broccoli, probably eggs. We need protein, and salad. I love salad. Put little eggs on the salad. It's egg salad. Moving on. How has your faith changed your career and performances? Ooh, that's a really good question. Well, some songs make you cringe. And I usually try to share the gospel, no matter where we go. The catalog, the history of songs tells a story, and that's what people are familiar with. So we do, Heads Carolina and Lesson in Leaving and the songs that you're familiar with. But we also try to share a little bit of my testimony and the gospel before we leave town with, maybe we'll do a cover song or a song I wrote. And so I think instead of it being about me these days, it's more about, okay, how can we take the opportunities we have and let people know about Christ and how loved they are? Next question. What is the song you wish you wrote? This is a really good question, especially considering the season. I think this is from Maddie. What is the song you wish you wrote? You'll kill me, I'm sure. And you'll probably turn this off. But you know what song I wish I wrote? Just because, I have young kids and they're gonna go to college and need a future. And the song that goes, all I want for Christmas is you. I'd be rich. Okay, what is my favorite song to perform? It depends on the day. I think my niece submitted that question. Anyways, no, it depends on the day. Because the audience plays a lot into like the energy of the show and the excitement on stage. And so if I'm having a bad day or if I hear of something that happens locally, it could be like, that in the town is struggling to go through something, it could be Bring on the Rain. Or if I'm, really in a good mood, it could be I'm All Right. Or if I'm just feeling free-spirited, it could be Heads Carolina, Tails California. But a lot of times it depends on how the audience responds and what they get most excited about, because that feeds the energy on the stage, and then we just have a blast with it. So there's not just one, it just kind of depends on the day. Okay, a lot of people have been asking, you, oh, yeah, that one, yep, asking when new music is coming out. And the truth is, I don't have a clue. Oh, a lot of people are asking if I have new music coming out. Yes, I've been working and writing and getting in the studio and trying to record enough to release a whole new album the second quarter of 2025. So you hear the songs live. Some of them we do live, and I tell you the story behind them. But we're now in the process of recording, writing, and getting a new project to you next year.